What's going on, guys? We are back tonight with a video for you, and I'm going to try to get back in the rhythm of this thing. Let's go check out this deck. Oop, that's not the deck button. Let's go check this thing out. So I was inspired. I saw this newish card come out recently, and I was like, man, I need to make a deck with this thing. So built a deck around Shamshir. That's if I'm saying that right. Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, when played, 3 of your random weapon of choice and 4 of your random cool cat cards, wherever they are, gain 25 power perm. So you guys know I love my permanent buffs. I think it makes the game scale nice into the late game for some unexpected decks anyway. So going with the hand buff here on Shamshir. And the rest of the deck has a lot of debuff in it, actually. So it kind of went more that debuff route again, because the weapons kind of naturally do that. So cards like Long Sword, when played, if played in the middle slot between any 2 cards, your opponent loses minus 100 this turn. Now, it does have a little bit of a bad side to it. So this card can really only be played in this deck more for higher energy weeks. So we're going to play it in high energy casual, just because right now, this week specifically, it's only 8 energy, I think, regen. So really a terrible week to try to play this deck. So I would suggest not doing it in ranked. But yeah, the return says your weapons of choice, wherever they are, cost plus 4 energy until played. So that's 4 of our cards here. We're playing Tommy Gun as well. I like the debuff on the playability. Your opponent's cards in hand lose 19 this turn, so good debuff. And then it does buff these 4 cards as well. So our weapons of choice, wherever they are, gain 21 until played. So nothing too crazy. We just have the 4 in the deck, but wanted to kind of showcase this a little bit. I'm hoping we get some more weapons in the future. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Come on, dev team. More weapons. And then this can be a little bit better of a meta, the cool cat / weapons of choice archetype here. I think it's kind of fun to play. Next, we have Tomahawk. When played, if played in the right slot, your opponent's cards in hand lose 18 on the turn. And if played in the when returned, if played in the left slot, your opponent's remaining cards in hand lose 13 perm. So you have to decide where you want to play it. Typically, early game, I like to play left slot, get the perm debuff early, and then towards the late game where the debuff perm doesn't matter as much, maybe like round 4 or 5, then I'll throw it in the right slot and get the bigger debuff on the turn. So early game, left slot, late game, right slot. That's what I do. I don't know how you guys would play it, but I feel like it makes sense. Next up, we've got the Chinese Mountain Cat. Perfect fit in this type of deck because it only wants 4 cool cats, which is exactly what Shamshir wants. So it's like, it just makes sense, right? So Chinese Mountain Cat. When played, if your deck contains 4 or fewer cool cats, those cards, wherever they are, gain 18 perm. So again, a permanent buff we're stacking on these cats. So these 4 kitty cats get quite big to the late game. We chose a cheetah because he's already naturally big and he's kind of cheap. So early game, good drop if your energy's still not ramped up quite yet. We got Clouded Leopard, just a cool cat that I like. You know, he's got that perm plus 4 and then obviously a little extra energy. So you might be able to get away with this deck in like a mid-energy type of scenario. Maybe swap out Longsword for something else. And you could probably get away with mid-energy. Maybe I'd probably swap out some of these 7s too. These were after-the-fact inclusions when I tried this out. Originally, I tried this in the... tried to make it work for 8 energy this week, and it was abysmal. So I had to go ahead and improvise here, and I swapped out a bunch of cheap cards for these more expensive cards. So Iberian Lynx, when drawn, an opponent's random card in hand costs +2 until played. Doesn't really matter that much in high energy. But when played, the card opposite loses 30, and then when returned, this card gains 20 perm. So late game, we're going to get more buffs stacking onto Iberian there, the 20 perm. We get the Chinese cat and the Shamshir there, so we like it. James is going to give our whole deck +14 until played. It's a nice card there. Goatman also going to give our whole deck +14 until played. So nice 28 stack between the 2 of them for the whole deck. Roanoke also affects the entire deck or the opponent's deck. So it's going to be 10 for the whole deck. Let's just call it our deck, whatever. It doesn't matter. 10 either direction. Charles Ponzi, when drawn, your cards in hand gain 50 on the turn, but at the start they lose 10, so really you're just gaining 40 on the turn. So nice little kind of door to hell stat there for history, which is what we want. Final history card, Rat King. I just like the perm buff it gives. Again, a little bit more permanent hand buffs. What this deck's kind of doing. Perm buffs, perm debuffs. Late game, you got the advantage. Funeral Bell, again, more debuff, perm. When drawing your other cards in hand, lose 10 until played. When played, your opponent's cards in hand lose 40 this turn. And when returned, 4 random cards in your opponent's deck lose 10 perm. Rockin' General Sherman, again, more debuff. Opponent's cards 50 or more base power lose 30 on the round. Great combo with one other tree, Douglas Fir. So when returned, if your deck has exactly one other tremendous tree card on, you guys see that? That is crazy. How many of you guys checked thinking that was your phone? I know y'all did. You were like, dang, who's calling me right now? All right. We got Yellow Jacket at the start of each turn. Your opponent's cards in hand lose 5 until played. And then when played, your opponent's cards in hand lose 24. So, again, just dinging the opponent nonstop on debuff. And Goji Berries. So we're going to try to hold on to Yellow Jacket and Goji Berries. We'll play Yellow Jacket if we really have to, but really don't like to play Goji Berries until the very end if we need it. But at the start of each turn, our life on land cards in hand gain that 20 on the turn. So, again, good for these cool cats just to keep ramping them up a little further. All right, let's go play. Hopefully we can get a real player because I have been, like I said, I took a little bit of time away from the game, maybe a month or two. And now I'm just getting some really bad bots playing. I don't like beginner bots. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is brutal. It's not even fun to play against. So, good thing looks like we got a real player here, I'm assuming. So, hopefully we can get a nice game here. I don't care if I lose. I just want a good game, you know. Yeah, we got a real player. Look at that cool emoji. I like it. Let's get our cat buff going. Actually, yeah. Yeah, cat buff? Yeah, cat buff. Ooh, he's doing the cool climate control. I'm really excited to see this. I haven't seen anybody except for me play that archetype. And I know it just got a whole bunch of new cards for it, so I might have to do a deck on it. Because I'm excited. Really excited to see what he came up with. Maybe we go ahead and copy it? Wink, wink. No, just kidding. I don't like to copy decks. You guys know that. I like to come up with some crazy stuff. Ooh, he's doing the water bugs and mollusks with it. That's a cool idea. All right, I'm just kidding. I'm copying it. Let's go. I wonder if he's got the other card I like. What's that card? It's really good for mollusks. I think it gives perm buff. Blanket on the name. I did a deck on it a long time ago. All right, we got the Tomahawk, so let's go ahead and get it in the left slot like I said before. It's going to get the perm debuff. Definitely get Funeral Bell. And what are we winning? We're winning, so we don't need to play Cheetah. Let's play Tommy Gun and hope he's small here. Yep. Yeah, he's got the new Sea Angel. This card got the buff for wherever they are, gain 30 until played. So fantastic buff for mollusks. That's actually one of the reasons I was thinking about redoing that mollusks build anyway. I wanted to test it out. Maybe soon. We'll see. I've got some other cards that I recently got a hold of that I'd like to try to build decks around as well. So, I don't know, man. So many changes lately. It's shocking. I can't believe all the buffs they're doing to cards. We've only been asking for this for like 2 years now. And I finally take a break and they're like, all right, let's go ahead and start doing it. And I'm like, no, now you do it? What took so long? Ugh, brutal. And what's funny is a lot of these changes I'm seeing are stuff I did videos on like a year and a half ago that I suggested needing changed. And then they do it a year and a half later. Like, what the heck, man? I literally told you guys like half this stuff. Frustrating. I don't know. I just don't understand what took so long. But yeah, love the changes, man. They're making so many good decisions finally because there's so many cards out there that we need to fix and bring them up to snuff because they're just not there. They're just unplayable. You got 5,000 cards in the game and 300 playable. We definitely need to fix that. And they're getting at it, though. Honestly, I feel like they should be doing a few more cards in these updates. I think they're still not doing enough, but at least they're doing more. So I can't complain too much. I can't imagine it takes much to change a card. Like, honestly. Like, open up the code. There's probably like one line of code in there that you just reword, and it changes the card. Like, I can't imagine it's much more than that. Maybe a little bit more, but it feels like it should be 5 minutes and you change a card. So why not get 50 cards changed in an update? You know, that doesn't sound like a lot to me. Maybe it is, though. I really don't know. Maybe it's a lot more difficult than we think, or they're just really testing it before they release it. But I don't know. Some of the changes, it seems like to me, they just don't test. So I can't imagine that it's that much craziness. But again, maybe it is. Maybe something I'm missing. Deck's performing pretty good, though. What do you guys think so far? Look at that. Iberian's already 200. Not too shabby. I like the goji berries constantly giving us 20. These cats get pretty big, though, pretty quick from all these perm buffs. Definitely digging it. All right, so we got another tomahawk, so we probably could go left again, especially since we got the lead. Just in case he does win, then that helps us again for round 5, so let's do that. I don't know that he's going to catch up, though. Seems like we're just kind of outscaling him a little here. That's kind of the good thing with goji berries, too. It gives you that really early game that can kind of put you over the top. So it makes him a little... If he's slow to get going like this, it can really put him behind really quickly. So one of the reasons I like the goji berry, because, I mean, if you buff an extra 60, each turn, that's quite a bit early game. All right, let's do longsword and Tommy. Tommy gun? Yeah, let's do that. I think that's max. I think we got him. Good game, kind sir. Oh, I didn't mean to do that one. Yeah, I did. I mean, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. That was just rude, wasn't it? Nah, I don't want to be rude. All right. Where's a good game? Oh, I want to give him a good game. Dang it. All right, well, here we go. Classic. Where'd you go? Oh. All right, let's do one more. See what you guys think. And play. But what else is good? Ooh, I was watching, you guys know I can't resist. I was listening to Rogan again today, and he's got Elon Musk on there. Woo! How many of you guys love Elon? Put a comment down below if you love Elon, because I do. I think he's doing a lot of good. I mean, you guys can for sure disagree. I don't mind if you have different opinions than me. Obviously, people do. It's the way of the world. But and it's funny too, because I feel like it's crazy that the people that are kind of not for him. Nobody's talking about the stuff he's finding. Why? He's finding so much craziness that was already there. Like, how much money us taxpayers are wasting or just is getting stolen out of our pocket is insane. Billions and billions and billions and trillions of dollars just basically thrown away out of our country. And the fact that we can't even, if we don't do something, we can't pay the interest on our debt on a yearly, so we're basically upside down right now, and we can't dig ourselves out. Is kind of where the real deal is. So we can't even pay the interest, guys, per year on the debt. So you can imagine from there, there's just no escape. That means the country goes bankrupt. So put this into perspective. You wake up one morning, you open your bank account, you go to buy something, and you look, and it's zero. You're at the credit card machine, you're swiping, trying to get money out, nothing's happening, everybody around's running around in a panic, nobody can get money out, and everybody's freaking. That is a real deal that could happen, guys. Not to scare anybody, but very real possibility. And what would everybody do? Honestly, how much food do you guys keep in your shelves in your house? There's a lot of people that just eat out all the time, have zero food on hand. what would they do? No money. They have no food. No way to get anything. They'd either start rioting in the streets. They'd start stealing. Any way to stay alive, right? And what happens? People get killed. It's just what happens, guys. It's scary to think about, but it's a very real possibility that could happen. So I always recommend you guys stock up. Definitely have reserves on hand in case. It does not hurt to just go to this so here's what I do. Every time we go to the store, we buy one extra canned good. I don't mind spending an extra 50 cents or $1 and just throwing it in the cart. One-time deal. You check out, you don't even realize you're missing that $1, and you just throw that can of chicken or can of tuna in the cabinet and forget about it. It's gone. But you want to obviously pick items that have really long shelf lives, and then before you know it, you have an entire pantry stuffed with canned goods. It literally feels like it happens like that overnight. I promise you. I have done this. And it makes you feel good about it when it's there, because you're like, man, if something ever happened, look at this. I can actually survive. And it's important. Everybody should have some type of backup reserve. You can even go just like this. I think Sam's now stocks like a bucket of food that's like all those like MRE type things that the guys in the Army get, you know. And just grab one of those buckets, pay $150 or whatever, and you got a month's supply of food. You can do it that way, but I found that just doing a can every time I go to the store, you don't notice it. And it's just, it's an extra $1, who cares type thing. But as long as you're getting the items that last for, 3 to 5 years, who cares? Eventually I'll grab one of the cans out, eat it, and just start cycling through. But you always keep that month or two supply in the cabinet, and you can know that you're a little bit safe. The other thing, I know you guys, I kind of mentioned it before, that I got kind of into buying gold and silver on Whatnot, and you can get tons of stuff on there. Like, I don't want to sound like a Whatnot rep right now, but I was really enjoying it. So I go on there at night sometimes if I'm just hanging out watching TV, keep my phone open, and I'll watch the auctions as I'm kind of watching TV. I'll jump in giveaways. They almost every 5 minutes, these people are giving away free coins. I'm talking silver. I've literally won like 2-ounce coins on there, silver, that are worth like $60. I won a $120 coin that was graded on there before. I mean, they give away some free stuff, and you pay nothing, no shipping or anything. They just ship it right to you for free. It's crazy. So I've probably won giveaway-wise on there in the last year, I would say $2,000 worth of silver, if I had to guess. At least. Probably more. And then obviously not to mention whatever I buy, because for a while I was buying all kinds of stuff. I just take like, $100 a week or so, and maybe even $200 a week, and just start buying up silver. Because honestly, with the way the stuff's going, that's what happens, guys. If everything collapses, we go back to handful of things. You're trading silver and gold, you're trading guns and ammo, and you're trading food, right? Supplies. That's it. There's not going to be a government. There's not going to be anybody to save you. So you better have what you need. That's enough of my rant. But anyway, yeah, give me a like down there or a comment if you guys love Elon, because I think what he's doing is revolutionary, and they need it, because I don't want to see America go bankrupt, but I'm sure none of you guys do either, because that would suck. Anyway, what else is good, guys? Am I winning this game? I can't tell. I know I'm winning this round, but am I winning this game? Let me give him a little emote. What do we got? What's Krampus Chaos? I don't even remember this one. When did I get this one? Let's do I'll chill you to the bone. Oh, he's going to be like, what? Bro, no, you didn't. Tree's pretty big, 214. We'd take that. Oh, I should have played it in slot 2. I'm stupid. Round 4. turn one. That was a misplay right there, guys. I should have put Sherman over, get the bigger card for late game. So disregard that terrible gameplay move of me. I'm just playing quick, not paying attention. Hopefully it does not cost us the W. Because definitely late game, I'd rather have the Sherman than the Rat King on the last turn. I think it'd be bigger. All right, so round 4. So we probably do Tomahawk right slot now. Don't think the rest of this matters. So let's do it like this. Should have been paying attention. Stupid. All right, we're looking good, though. We're up 150. We got a shot. Good Ponzi draw. Is it enough? Let's see. We can go Yellow Jacket now. If we go for the win, if we do, we go Goji, Yellow, Tommy. That's probably enough. But if I lose it, it's really risky. So I think we pull Goji back and play it a little safe here and just drop Ponzi up. Yeah, I don't want to risk too much just in case. Like I said, I think we're good, but man, you make a mistake like that and he gets you, then round 5 is not fun. All right, guys, that's the deck, though. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you thought. As always, please hit that like button and that subscribe button, guys. We'll try to do some more videos coming up. And just, if you want to see something specific that I haven't done, drop a comment for that deck, and I will try to get something out. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good night.